Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Disco. We're gonna talk to Sealan.
Clickable humanitarian sunglasses. Waterlogged trash can.
First, we're gonna loot shit. I mean, it's right here. How can I refuse? Never mind, it's not right here, but... there's some tear.
Kim Kitsurugi. Silang. Clickable humanitarian sunglasses. Clickable humanitarian jacket.
The very little tear that we haven't
Clickable humanitarian sunglasses.
collected yet.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Skill check. Perception left parent. Sight right parent. Easy. Success.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Quote, what's so cool? Quote, left bracket leave dot right bracket. Quote, what's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Yeah?
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It
Shivers.
sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Skill check. Shivers medium. Success.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Skill check. Composure medium. Success. No, it's a safety hazard. Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer! Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Quote, an arrest quote. Quote, a shakedown quote.
Good one, officer! You're a funny guy! Now what can I do for you?
Quote, just kidding. I'm really here to shake you down for some star answers star to official police questions. Quote. Quote, this isn't a joke. Give me your money. I need money. Quote. Quote, just kidding.
Then fire away, officer!
Notification. Full gained. Dash finger pistols left parent. 9mm right parent. Quote,
We
where are you
got
from?
a
Silang, quote.
thought for that.
Quote, so, Silang dash what star your star stars on drugs.
Of course we did.
Quote, where are you from? Silang, quote. Quote, so, Silang.
Alright.
Persuade him to give you some money. White check. Rhetoric dash challenging 12. 58% chance. Skill level 5. Quote, I'll look around.
Interesting.
Persuade him. Quote, where are you from? Silang, quote.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Quote, but you're not a local, are you?
Thanks, Encyclopedia. You haven't
Left parent.
shown up in a while.
Quote, left parent. Better not to mention right. Quote, but you're not a local, are you? Quote. Quote, you're from the Apricot Suzerainty. Right quote.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Don't fret. Let him. Quote, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say that you're from. Quote, left parent. Pronounce it very painstakingly right parent. Quote, C-guy. Quote. Don't fret. Let him answer.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent local entrepreneur. Hey, why not support this local entrepreneur? You can start by buying a pair of sexy pants or cool sunglasses. Maybe some macaroni?
Quote, where are you from? Silang, quote. Quote, so, Silang dash what star your star stance on drugs, quote.
Wait,
Persuade him to give you some money.
macaroni?
White check. Rhetoric dash challenging 12. 58%
I
chance.
don't know where that came from.
Quote, so, Silang dash what?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
Excellent.
What?
Very cool.
Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty.
Oh, that's a glorious quote.
Tasty, tasty drugs.
Quote, I actually started sell like drugs, quote. Left parent, received right parent, quote, we're looking for a lorry driver. Quote, I'm super into drugs, quote.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale.
Sherlock
Or at my
Holmes
home,
does
or on
cocaine.
my person.
True.
Yeah.
Sir, It appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
Skill check. Perception left parent. Sight right parent. Medium. Success.
Perception calls us sir now?
Perception left parent. Sight right parent. Skill. Sir. It appears to be. Quote. I actually started to like drugs. Quote. Quote. I'm super into drugs. Quote.
Perception knows we like the drama, calling us sire, so it's trying its own thing.
It's,
Quote. I actually
it's
started.
doing its best.
Quote. I'm super into drugs. Quote. Quote. I left parent. Receive.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Skill check. Drama medium. Success. Quote. But you star or star lorryman. Another driver has identified you star and star your lorry. Quote.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
True.
He's a hater.
He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Skill check. Reaction speed easy. Success.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But
A little.
that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Selling shitty clothes on the street?
Quote.
Yeah, I was
Stop.
about to say, this is your
What a dream.
This, Jesus, dream bigger, man.
I mean, good for you,
This guy
man.
reminds
You know?
me of the people on holidays who come up to you trying to sell exactly shit like this.
Oh yeah, we've seen
Like whenever we
we've
go
seen
to
some of those
Spain-
people in Rome.
Oh, yeah, fair. I just remember from when we went to Spain, they were fucking insane. Quite funny story.
Huh.
One night when my parents had had a good few drinks, they were very drunk at the time. Me and my brother were both trying to fend off this guy who was selling like sunglasses, handbags, shitty phone holders.
Yeah.
And my mum and dad just had none of it. They bought so much shit off this dude.
Oh no.
They were both hammered.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was late in the evening. They were both absolutely hammered. They didn't give a shit, but it was so funny because me and my brother were like, "No, thank you, that's okay. We're grand. Fuck off." Basically, and then mum and dad were like, "Will you show me that there, quick?" It was just like so self-destructive.
Oh man.
Oh, it's
That-
one of the.
I mean, that's
funniest
what these people-
memories from that holiday.
That's what these people do, I guess. You know, they just prey on people
Yeah,
who.
yeah, they aim for people who are a bit inebriated
Yeah.
and perhaps not thinking as clearly as they might otherwise be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even in the morning, Mom and Dad were like, "Oh my god, what the fuck did we buy?"
How much did we
They
spend?
bought this shitty... They bought this shitty phone holder for my sister that didn't hold a phone for 2 seconds. It fucking bent halfway and, like, collapsed. Oh, it was so funny.
Maybe I buy you some of that shit on Amazon for the thing. Just
Oh
buy you
god,
the most.
please don't.
Quote. So you star forgot star to tell me.
Useless bullshit just cluttering my room.
Quote. So you were star embarrassed star to tell me. Quote. Quote. Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbour? Quote. Quote. Sailing. My source tells me star your star the one transporting drugs for the union. Quote. 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 So you star forgot star to tell me. Quote.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Quote. Sailing. My source tells me star your star the one transport. Quote. Stop squirming. Quote.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater! He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Quote. Stop squirming. What do you know about
I
the drug
have, yes.
Honestly,
Nothing.
I think he is more
told
likely.
you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Who? Ceylon?
The racist dude.
Oh, the racist.
Like, his
Well, yeah.
excuse about apples
Yeah, but
seems so thin.
oh, of course, yeah. But like, maybe that's the red herring. Like, oh, it's obviously the racist dude.
Yeah, true, maybe.
I think it isn't him, just because it would be so obvious.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd! crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
The drug crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Quote, you're wasting my time. Tell me who the Starfuck star is transporting the drugs here. Quote. Quote, okay. If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff. Quote. Quote, it wasn't Star, some drug crowd star. You know who they are. Tell me now. Quote.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
You really, climbed super high.
Yeah. 15 years well used.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
Skill check. Logic medium. Success. Quote, where buddies? Silang. Help us out. No one will know it was you. Quote. Quote, if you don't want to get into this mess. Quote, left Aaron. Raise your voice right Aaron. Quote, you have to give us a reason to move on. Quote. Quote, where buddies?
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Notification. Task updated. Dash the jam mystery. Quote, who are these other drivers who talk? Quote. Quote, is the lady driver the old woman back there? Quote, left Aaron. Point to the pala driver right Aaron. Quote, dazed out. Start strange. Start quote. Quote, okay. We're cool now. Quote, left Aaron. Conclude right Aaron. Quote, is the quote, who are these?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Quote, is the lady driver the old woman back there? Quote, left Aaron. Point.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
He's not ruling her out.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Quote, who are these other drivers who talk? Quote, is the lady? Quote, okay. We're cool.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Quote, where are you from? Sit island. Persuade him to give you some money. White check. Rhetoric dash challenging 11. 72% chance. Skill level
Ooh.
5. Plus 1 from ratted up lady driver. Quote, I'll
Hey,
Me as well.
always pays.
persuade him to.
Always pays to do everything else before the check.
Quote, I'll look around.
Well,
Yeah.
most of the time.
Persuade him to.
Sometimes you throw a ball into the sea by succeeding a check.
Yeah, on occasion.
Quote, you.
No need to dress this one up.
72% again.
Notification. Check failure.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, okay. But
Quote, I don't know.
why,
It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head dash dash to ask you. I need to get money star somehow star quote. Quote, because I want you to bribe me. I'm a police officer. Remember, that's what you're supposed to star do star around here quote. Quote, I
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
Quote, where are you from? Sit island. Left right check. Quote, I'll look around. Thanks quote. Tuesday, 4:20 p.m. 7 rail and 7 cents. Level 14, 1496 experience.
Oh man.
So we need to find this lady driver.
Sit island.
Yeah.
Clickable humanitarian
apparently.
jacket. Clickable humanitarian sneakers. Clickable humanitarian jacket. Clickable humanitarian sneakers.
What do we got around here?
Orb, zero alert. Orb announcements enabled.
What is this?
Orb text. Quote, your star guaranteed star to find something exciting. Quote, orb text. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Sour, acidic and strangely comforting.
Oh yeah, sorry. On the topic of sunglasses, just on that story I told earlier.
Uh-huh.
My dad did buy sunglasses. He wore them the next day, and they broke on his face within like 30 minutes. They like shattered. He was wearing them, and they fell apart. The two arms just fell off, and the actual glasses bit just fell to the street. Just the word sunglasses just reminded me. It's so funny. I can't get over that. It's my favorite story from that holiday.
Notification. Item game. Dash fingerless gloves.
Oh, new gloves.
Oh, that's amazing.
Fingerless gloves. Bonuses. Plus 1 electric
I
chemistry.
know.
Gasoline dash stain fingerless gloves in navy blue. They've been worn threadbare, but being made of wool still provides some warmth and comfort.
+1 electrochemistry. Okay. I like...
We need more electrochemistry.
No,
man.
we don't. No, we don't.
Ah, damn
Kim
it.
Kipsirigi. Crate to pawn shop.
Ah, there we go. Pawn shop.
Kim Kipsirigi. Orb waterlock sign.
Yeah, the warlock's right there.
Orb pawn shop sign. Kim Kipsirigi. Orb waterlock sign. Orb announcements enabled. Orb text. Waterlock out of order until Wednesday 7:15 a.m. Orb text. Quote Barry. Can you hear me? Valid quote. Waterlock can't travel.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Orb text. Quote this is outrageous quote. Orb announcements disabled.
This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samaran butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Skill check. Visual calculus trivial. Success. Pull the left bracket leave dot right. Pull the lever up.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Release the lever. Push it harder. Release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
New task. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. Notification. Task gained. Dash close the waterlock on Wednesday.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yeah, we just
Skill
read
check.
that
Perception
sign.
left Aaron. Sight right Aaron. Trivial. Success. Pull the lever. Left bracket leave dot right. Man on waterlock.
Man on Warlock.
G'day to you, officers.
Oh, good day.
An
A
Australian
burly
gentleman.
man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Quote first things first dash dash. What are you doing here? Man on the waterlock. Quote. Quote. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Quote left Aaron. Point at the smash. Left bracket leave dot right. Quote. Do you know? Quote first things first dash dash. What are you?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Especially the salami.
Very good stuff.
Quote. Do you know what
Anything
caused
I
this
can
wreckage?
do
Quote
for
left.
you, officer?
Quote first thing. Quote. Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
Uh-huh.
I wonder who could have done such a horrible thing. What insane drunk person could have done this?
We don't know
And,
any.
and high, actually, we've learned.
We don't know any of those kinds of people.
No. Nobody who would go on a wild bender and maybe
No.
drive their car into the water.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything round here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Quote. What's with the lever that does nothing? Quote left Aaron. Point at the control panel next to him right Aaron. Quote. Do you know what's further down the coast? Quote. Quote. What's with the quote? Quote. Can I have some of that salami? Quote left Aaron. Point at his food right Aaron. Quote right. Right. Quote left.
We're just bombing food and money off people and cigarettes.
Yeah, we're just,
Quote.
we're just hungry, man.
It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage.
Single option. Quote. Why is it disabled? Quote.
Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in the channel. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes?
Quote. We'll see. I'm not ordered into manual labor. Quote.
Yeah, sure.
Quote. Do I ever? Quote left Aaron. Not enthusiastically right Aaron.
Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Quote. Do you know what's further down the coast? Quote.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Quote. What's with the lever that does nothing? Quote. Quote. Do you know what's further down? Quote. Can I have some of that?
Sure thing.
Gaston was like, no. I will not give you my food. This guy's like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It is salty. It is savory.
Oh.
It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Notification. Heal health dash +0. Skill check. Perception left arrow. Taste right arrow. Medium. Success.
God damn it, game. Now I'm hungry.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Quote what's with the lever that does nothing. Quote do you know? Quote can I have some? Quote right. Quote left. Manual waterlock. Chem kit chirurgy. Orb pawn shop sign. Orb announcements enabled.
Wait,
Waterlock counter panel. Chem kit chirurgy.
I
Manual
know
waterlock. Waterlock counter panel.
there's...
Chem kit chirurgy. Orb butter sign down. Orb text butter sign down. Waterlock counter panel. Chem kit chirurgy. X dash butter dash add.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
Skill check. Interfacing medium. Success. What is Samaran butter? Attempt to reconstruct what happened here. White check. Visual calculus dash medium 11. 91% chance. Skill level 7. Nothing more to see here. Left bracket leave. Attempt to... What is Samaran?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Goat milk butter. The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success.
It's an acquired taste.
Attempt to reconstruct what happened. What is Samaran butter? Attempt to reconstruct. Skill check.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
Notification. Check success.
These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags.
Look at the crater. Look at the roof of the shack. Look at the sloping. Look at the broken. Look at the sign. Look at the opposite bank. Blink left.
Oh, wow.
Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Look at the crater. Look at the roof of the shack. Look at the sloping metal
Holy
roof panel.
fuck.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Look at the crater. Look at the slope. Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the crater.
It's a miracle we survived that shit.
Look at the broken posts.
I was about to say, how the fuck did we get out of a car that slammed into the water? I
don't
mean,
know.
sorry, not we. How did the driver?
The unknown driver.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
Notification. Heal morale dash +0.
Within the past 72 hours.
Look at the roof. Look at the sign. Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
Look at the crater. Look at the opposite. What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Caprice 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Why the Linear G22?
Undressed cops.
What now? Why the Linear G22?
Very
Well,
sturdy
that's who
but
knows.
light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump. The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Why the Linear? What now?
You'd have to follow the
You're
tracks
saying
to be sure.
It's saying it's over-engineered.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle? Blink left
Yeah.
bracket leave dot right bracket.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Kim has new dialogue available. Kim Kitsurity. Orb text, quote, Q knows little shit out, quote. Orb announcements disabled.
I love that I added that thing.
X dash butter dash add. Kim Kitsurity.
Any theories about what happened here?
Quote, it looks like someone was
Is
in a
that
really hard,
merged into main?
Yes.
Nice.
quote, reckless traffic hooliganism, quote. Quote, some top dash shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hand, quote. Quote, I don't care and it's not really our concern, quote, left bracket lead dot right. Quote, it looks like someone was in a real hurry, quote.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Quote, I believe it was a Linear G. Quote, I think it was a Caprice 40, quote.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
Quote, yeah, I have no idea. Who could it have been, quote.
Who knows, man?
Quote, I have some ideas about who it might have been, quote.
Oh,
Quote, it was someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow star-connected star to the murder, quote. Quote, it had to be someone really cool and courageous, quote. Quote, actually, never mind. I need more evidence to come up with a list of suspects, quote. Quote, it had to be someone
I
Try to come up with a
suppose that
convincing
narrows it down somewhat. Fortunately,
Quote, we should bring
we
this-
are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Quote, let's move on. Quote, we should bring this driver to justice, quote, left. Try to come up with a convincing explanation for the driver's actions. Red check. Conceptualization dash challenging 11. 83% chance. Skill level 6. +1 from Jacob IRW known. Skill check.
Somewhere in the depths of your alcohol-addled soul, you find a few threads that you can weave into a story.
Notification. Check success. Quote, this could have only been, quote, left Aaron. Pause dramatically right Aaron. Quote, Jacob IRW, quote.
The tip-top tourney champion?
Single option. Quote, after the untimely death of dear friend and fellow racer Alfie Delatraz at Fjordima, Jacob IRW was desperately chasing death on the racetrack dash Death Star eluded Stalin, quote.
Oh my god. Let's go.
The lieutenant patiently listens to the words coming from your mouth.
Jumping canals at night? If I was Jacob Irv, I wouldn't drive in Martinez. The roads are awful.
Quote, after quitting in frustration, he became a recluse, a ghost dash driver, searching for death on the streets of Revachol, speeding, quote.
In conclusion, it's a colorful theory, but I don't believe Jacob Irv did this. Should we go?
Oh.
Quote, on second thought, maybe this doesn't really warrant an investigation, quote, left bracket lead dot right. Quote, no, we need to find this Jacob IRW before tragedy strikes, quote, left Aaron, take the task right Aaron.
Oh, absolutely, I'm taking the task.
If we must.
New task, find the traffic hooligan. Notification, task gained, dash find the traffic hooligan. Kim Kitsurity. Orb pawn shop sign.
Poor Kim.
Orb announcements enabled. Kim Kitsurity. Orb pawn shop sign. Orb text, voice pawn shop, fast cash for faster times. Waterfront dash door dash pawn shop.
And
Kim
there's
Kitsurity.
the pawn shop.
Oh yeah, we haven't been in here.
Waterfront dash door dash pawn shop. Orb Grim Woman. Orb text, quote, welcome to the Tuesday, 4:41 p.m. 7 rail and 7 cents. Level 15, 1,510 experience, 1 skill point available.
Yeah, so while we were off recording, paused, I was looking at my white checks, and we have 2 locked rhetoric side checks. So
Yeah, true. We could.
Encyclopedia?
put one in there. The fuck?
Rhetoric.
New noise.
Empathy, psych. Rhetoric, intellect base, +5. Learning skill, 0. Bonus from items, 0. Bonus from thoughts, 0. Total, 5. Orb text, quote, welcome to the pawn.
okay, weird.
Orb Grim Woman. Orb text, a bust of a woman. The clerk simply says DI. Orb cash register. Orb text, some kind of machine, an antique cash register. Orb projector. Orb text, in the dark, a film projector is wearing away. Table of figurines. Orb text, quote, welcome to the pawn shop, quote.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Inspect the knights on copback. Inspect the blue uniforms. Inspect the figurines in right. Dig up a truly star-filled star figurine in the box under the table. White check. Interfacing dash medium 10. 72% chance. Skill level 4.
Oh no.
Step away from the... Check. Inspect.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Single option. Left Aaron. Point of the knights on copback. Right Aaron. Quote, these are Franco-Nigerian cavalry. Right quote.
I used to be very serious about my Franco-Nigerian knights.
Notification. Gained experience dash plus 5 XP.
Oh, a rare personal insight into Kim.
Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Quote, wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing Petite, quote. Left Aaron, point at the blue figurines, right Aaron, quote, are these royalist soldiers, quote. Quote, wait, this looks like...
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Single option, left Aaron, point at the blue figurines.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Inspect the blue uniform. Inspect the figurines in right.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Left Aaron, point at the
I'm
figurines in
sorry,
right
that
Aaron.
guy sounds like he would stab you in an alleyway.
Yeah.
Left Aaron,
Like
point
the
at the...
guy who got, yeah, you know the guy I'm talking about.
Left Aaron, point at the figurines
Yeah,
in right
him.
Aaron, quote, are these even soldiers, quote.
He sounds like he, speaking of children, he sounds like he likes to do things to children.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but that is what popped into my head straight away, to be honest.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Quote, the contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be, quote. Quote, it's meant to give people hope dash even Starry Star can do it, quote. Quote, it is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose virtue made me, quote.
Excuse me.
Quote, I wish it was more star nuanced star. As it stands, I cannot comment, quote. Quote, it's meant to give people hope dash even Starry.
Maybe.
Inspect the blue uniform. Inspect the dig up a true star tool star figurine in the box under the table. White check. Interfacing dash medium 10. 72%. White satin shirt. Bonuses.
You're not
Is
trying
there
to
dash
check?
Oh, I will.
orange bomb hat. Signal dash. Yellow gardening. Insane. Yellow gardening gloves.
Ah, yes, you're
Table
putting on the
figurines.
corpse gloves, I see.
You see rows of toy soldiers
Inspect.
guarding the
Dig up a
rest
true
of
star tool
the
star figurine in the box under the table. White check.
displayed on the
Interfacing dash
table.
medium 10. 83% chance.
Some
Skill.
on horseback. Up. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Skill check. Interfacing medium. Success. Quote, what is this? Quote, left Aaron. Show it to the shop.
Shit,
Right
the
Aaron.
headless
Notification.
horseman.
Check success.
Headless horseman with futuristic trousers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Quote, of course, quote, left Aaron. Not knowing you right Aaron. Quote, star who star. Quote.
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Inspect the blue uniforms. Inspect. Left bracket cost. 0.50 right bracket purchase the headless FAL and rider in his cap. Step away from the table.
I'll buy it for 50 cents. Why not?
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Notification. Money lost. Dash 0.50. Inspect the blue uniform.
I got the lucky dice too.
Step away.
Yeah,
From-
you'd be very lucky.
Niha. Alright,
White satin shirt.
back to the
Signal dash blue naval coat.
other gloves.
Orange bomb hat. Signal dash FAL quote ultra quote series gloves.
Hey, speaking of foul,
So they're non-corpse gloves. You have other gloves as well.
I have the electrochemistry gloves, yeah.
True. You could wear them.
No.
Table of figurines. Shelf of boom boxes.
Ooh, boomboxes. I need one of those.
The boom
Yeah.
boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more. Left bracket leave dot. Stand.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Skill check. Interfacing easy. Success. Quote, what I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work? Quote, are you sure this is all in working order? Quote, that's all left bracket leave dot. Quote, shopkeep, this stereo A to prove machine here. Quote,
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
quote, are you sure this is all in working order? Quote, what I really want to know is, could this device come handy? Quote, are you sure this?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Notification, heal morale dash +0. Skill check, conceptual, quote, got it. Back to this guy, quote, left, quote, don't like music. What do you like then? Quote,
The stuff I record myself, silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by, nocturnal animals climbing on the roof, airship rotors, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, that kind of thing. Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, as you do, that kind of thing. Standard, really.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get
No.
into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
quote, are you sure this is all in working order? Quote, what I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work? Quote,
If police work means playing tapes, sure.
It does.
You
Yeah,
can use
it
it for
does.
that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
quote, are you sure this is all in working? Left bracket locked, 12 o'clock right bracket. That's all left bracket leave dot right bracket.
All right. I'll come back to this.
Right. Sword dash off streetlight.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight. Quote, is it a streetlight? Quote, where did you get this? Quote, how much for the streetlight? There's nothing else you need to know about the light left bracket leave. Quote, let your gaze run.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Notification. Quote, is it a street?
Yes.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight. Quote, is it a streetlight? Quote,
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
skill check, composure medium, success. Let your gaze run over the quote, is it a quote, where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Let your gaze run over quote, is it a quote, where did you get it? Quote, how much for the streetlight?
700 real.
Ooh.
A bargain, I dare say.
Quote, are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every corner. Quote, even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep. Quote, 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp. Quote, even taking into account the risk of
There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary, indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Let your gaze run over the street. Quote, how much for left bracket locked, 700.00 right bracket. Quote, I want the street light. Here, 700. Quote,
We can actually buy that.
there's nothing else you need to know about the light left bracket leave dot right bracket.
So presumably we will have money at some point.
Possibly. I don't know.
Unless it's one of those things that's like, here's the thing.
You're never gonna
Or
get
You will
Welcome
never
to the pawn shop.
you will never buy this thing.
Right. Sword dash off street light.
Yeah.
Or backroom clothes rack.
I could see it.
Or text, mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Right. Shelf of boxes. Uniform rack.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah. Not now left bracket leave. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundai burning.
Quote, that's a red man from Hajong T-shirt you got there. Quote, sniff the T-shirt. Quote, how much are you selling this T-shirt for? Quote, let go of the T-shirt left bracket. Quote, sniff the T-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Skill check, perception left Aaron, small right Aaron, medium, success.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Ah, yeah, those pesky photon emissions.
Quote, that's a Radman from John Door T-shirt you've got there, quote. Quote, how much are you selling this T-shirt for, quote. Quote, that's a...
Hell yeah, man.
What?
I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
Quote, you must be a serious man from John Door fan, quote. Quote, we have a lot in common. I'm a big fan of the man from John Door too, quote. Quote, you must be
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjälmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality.
Is it?
Most people don't think that the man from Hjälmdal really existed, but they're wrong.
Quote, that's a Radman from John Door T-shirt. Quote, what did you mean the man from John Door was real, quote.
I mean, even if the man from Hjälmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
That's how stories work.
Yeah,
Once you make shit up, it exists.
I guess.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjälmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Eamdal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there.
Skill check, encyclopedia challenging, success.
Yeah.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
Notification. Quote, that's a Radman from John Door T. Quote, what did you mean the man? Quote, how much are you selling this T-shirt for, quote.
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Quote, couldn't you just give it to me for free then, quote. Quote, cool, I'll think about it, quote.
You should.
Sniff the T-shirt. Quote, that's a Rad. Quote, what did you, quote, how much, left bracket cost, let go of the T-shirt left. Pawn shop door waterfront. Table of figurines. Shelf of boxes, uniform rack. Kim Kitchery, pawn shop door waterfront.
Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything else around here.
Right.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Skill check, empathy easy, success. Quote, sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you, quote. Left, Aaron, shake your head right, Aaron. Quote, it's shameful, how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Quote, now that the RCM is here, dash. Left, quote, sorry, left, quote, now that the RCM is here, dash, tell me, have you had any trouble lately, quote. Left, quote, sorry.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Left, Aaron, look around right, Aaron. Quote, typical vacuous consumerist objects, quote. Left, Aaron, nod right, Aaron. Quote, quite a collection indeed, quote. Left, quote, honestly, I think some of your selections are, quote, left, Aaron, press your finger to your lips, right, Aaron. Quote, more tasteful than others, quote. Quote, this business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize, quote. Left, Aaron, quote, quote, this business plan. Quote, honest, left, Aaron, nod right, Aaron. Quote, quite a collect.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Skill check, composure medium, success.
Of course.
High dash dash DPS.
Everyone in Martinez is high.
Quote, there's something I'd like to sell, quote. He's Roy high dash dash DPS. Then what is he on? White check, electrochemistry dash challenging 7, 91% chance. Skill level 3, +2 from Roy's prices strange dot, +2 from on brain activity dot, +1 from composure notice psychedelics.
Damn.
Quote, do you know anything about the traffic? Quote, you might be.
Again, base to just explore everything before you talk to people.
Quote, do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? Quote.
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
Skill check, composure medium, success. Quote, wait, why don't you drive? Quote, but didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof? Quote. Quote, wait, why don't...
I just don't like it very much. Movement on the road never really gelled well with the movement of my thoughts.
Single option. Quote, but didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof? Quote.
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop, and then moving on.
Notification. Gained experience dash plus 5 XP.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Quote, does that mean you don't have any idea?
Does it?
Quote, the vortex. Sounds fascinating. Quote. Quote, does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was? Quote. Quote, I can understand how you would mistake Jacob IRW for a powerful electric vortex. Quote. Quote, the vortex.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't really know what to make of it, but I know it meant something.
He's right. Republican, what is that? Skill check.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Notification. Check success.
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Left, Aaron. Step closer. Right, Aaron. Quote, sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Quote. Left, Aaron. Get straight to the point. Right, Aaron. Quote, so, where does a man get beholden these days? Quote. Left. Quote, is it just me, or is it really warm in here? Quote, left, Aaron. Look around. Right, Aaron.
I tried to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
Quote, no judgment, dash, just curious. I probably did loads of beholden before I lost my memory. Quote. Quote, it's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. Quote. Quote, no judgment. Quote, chill out. Man, dash, I'm a chill out. Copy just wants some of what you're having. Quote, left, Aaron. Wink, right, Aaron. Quote, I didn't mean to offend you. Quote, left, Aaron. Drop the subject, dash, you don't want drugs, right, Aaron.
Ah, I see. No. We can't think that one.
We're not dropping that.
Quote, no judgment, dash, just curious. I probably did loads of beholden before I lost my memory. Quote.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Skill check. Pain threshold easy. Success. Quote, the People's Pile. What's that? Quote. Quote, tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of. Quote. Quote, it must have been tough dash radioactive clean dash up. Quote. Quote, how did you end up running a pawn shop? Quote. Quote, thank you for telling me. Quote, left. Quote, the People's Pile. What?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium.
What,
Success.
like within seconds? They booted it up and it
Yeah, they booted it up and it
fucking
instantly
exploded.
failed.
Why is it called the People's Pile? What is a particle decay generator? Why did it fail? Left. What is a particle decay generator?
A primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile.
Why is it called the People's Pile?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
What is a particle decay? Why did it fail? Left, Aaron.
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Notification. Gained experience dash plus 5 XP. Quote, the People's Pile. What's that? Quote, tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of. Quote.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
Skill check. Perception left, Aaron. Sight right, Aaron. Medium. Success.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Quote, the People's Pile. What's that? Quote, tell me more. Quote, it must have been tough dash radioactive clean dash up. Quote.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's Everyone's.
Quote, whose fault was it that the generator failed? Quote,
So much bitterness.
skill check, empathy easy, success.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Quote, tell me more about this emergency. Quote, it must have been...
Yeah, you know, as much as I didn't like this guy originally,
Yeah.
like his voice, I'm kind of on board with him now. I'm kind of a fan.
Yeah, his voice maybe makes him sound less likable than he probably should be.
Maybe that's an aspect of the drugs, though.
Maybe.
He is very monotone, like very you know, that kind of like monotone, like droning almost tone he's got going on.
Quote, it must have been tough dash radioactive. Quote, how did you end up running a pawn shop? Quote, thank you for telling. Quote, how did you...
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Quote, the people's pile. What's that? Quote, how did you end... Quote, thank you for telling me. Quote,
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
notification, gained experience dash plus 5 XP.
What?
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Quote, care to share your problem with me? Quote, there's something I'd like to sell. Quote, do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? Quote, you might be able to aid our investigation. Quote, by the way, dash, do you happen to have any guns like the one? Quote, I have other business to take care of. Quote, care to share your problem with me?
You said you'd done it before, yeah?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Skill check, rhetoric medium, success. Quote, I haven't dash, but don't worry, I can take it. Quote, I think I've tried it once, dash, and liked it. Quote, I ride the star per star every day. Quote, I haven't dash, but don't worry. Quote, I think I've tried it once.
Here you go, man.
Not so sure about this.
Skill check, volition medium, success. Quote, thanks, man. Quote, left, Aaron, take the Holland right, Aaron. Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Quote, actually, I changed my...
Yeah, but...
Quote, thanks, man. Quote, left, Aaron.
Drugs, man.
Of course.
Notification, item gained, dash Beholden. Notification, gained experience, dash plus 5 XP.
And XP.
Quote, do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? Quote, you might be able to aid our investigation. Quote,
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Quote, know anything about the recent hanging? Quote, ever had any dealings with Eric Clare? Quote, actually, that's all I got. Quote, know anything?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Skill check, drama medium, success. Quote, ever had any dealings with Eric Clare? Quote, know anything about the recent hanging? Quote, ever...
He's been by the shop a couple of times.
There was something awfully deliberate about that laziness.
Skill check, composure medium, success. Quote, why do I feel like you don't want to talk about him? Are you... Quote, did he discuss union business with you? Quote, did he buy anything? Quote, I have other questions about this. Quote, why do I feel like you don't want to talk about him? Are you hiding something? Quote,
They weren't the most pleasant interactions. Small town bigwigs always want everyone to play a part in the play they're staging. But I bowed out at some point. I prefer to watch from afar while the bigwigs come and go.
single option. Quote, I heard the forewoman before Errol disappeared. Quote,
It was all very strange. That forewoman was more pleasant than Evrard. But I guess it's all the same in the end.
quote, did he discuss union business with you? Quote,
He tried. Wanted to come to some mutually beneficial agreement around my dealings with the dock workers. I politely declined to hear him out.
Good for you, sir.
So you don't know what kind of arrangements he was talking about?
As I said, I refused to talk to him. That's why he came back a second time. That's also why he hasn't come back a third.
Quote, why do I feel like you don't want to talk? Quote, did he discuss union? Quote, did he buy anything? Quote,
He purchased a remarkably garish paperweight the first time he was here. Nothing the second.
quote, why do I feel like you don't? Quote, did he discuss? Quote, did he buy anything? Quote, I have other questions about this. Quote,
He nods reluctantly.
quote, ever had any dealings with Eric Claire? Quote, actually, that's all I got. Quote,
The pawnbroker's gaze is
quote, do
already
you know anything about the
fixed
traffic
on
menace? Quote, you might be able to aid our investigation. Quote, quote, by the way, dash, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the citizens militia?
Ah, yes. Guns.
Yes.
Let's talk about guns. Did I pawn you my gun?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Notification, task updated, dash track down your gun.
Beautiful.
Of course we did.
Beautiful.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh god.
Notification, damage morale dash -1. Skill check, logic medium, success.
That's okay. Conceptualization is going to come in and heal it.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Quote, wait, I stole you my gun. Quote, quote, was the buyer a policeman too? Quote, quote, at least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something. Quote, quote, wait,
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Quote, was the buyer a policeman too? Quote, quote, wait, I stole. Quote, was the...
Ah, yes, I'm
She
sure.
didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian
Yes.
is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yes.
Quote, there is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabbit fans. Quote,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
quote, maybe she's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. Quote, quote, I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime?
Sure.
Quote, I'm sorry, I sold my gun. Quote,
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
quote, wait, I stole you my gun. Quote,
Oh, right. The murder investigation.
Yeah, we kind of forget about that on occasion.
That's what we're supposed to be doing here.
quote, was the buyer a policeman too? Quote,
Well, we were working on that last time, where we found the bullet, so, you know, we're taking a little break now. That was a big breakthrough.
Every police officer has to take a little, break for a few hours.
Yeah.
quote, any idea where I can find this buyer? Quote, quote, at least now I know how I... Quote, quote, was the buyer a policeman? Quote, any idea...
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Skill check, logic trivial, success. Quote, wait, I stole. Quote, was the buyer... Quote, any idea... Quote, at least now I know how I lost my sidearm.
Of course.
Notification, gained experience dash +5 XP. Quote, there's something I'd like to... Quote, do you know anything about the traffic? Quote, you might be able to aid our investigation. Quote, by the way, quote, I wanted to ask about my missing gun. Again, quote. Quote, I have other business to take care of now. Quote, left bracket, quote, by the way, dash, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones?
Okay. So
Quote.
that's it. All right.
No, you missed one option.
Notification, autosave.
Did I?
Auto text, quote, welcome to the
You
pawn shop.
never
Quote,
clicked on, like, there's something I'd like to sell.
Oh.
table of figurines. Shelf of boxes. Roy.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Quote, do you know anything about the... Quote, there's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
Quote, I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. Quote, left Aaron. Show him the photo right Aaron. Quote, I'd like to sell my clothes. Quote.
A fascinating photo of a corpse.
Quote, I have a fascinating... Quote, I'll check my pockets. Quote, left Aaron. Access your pawn menu right Aaron. Quote, I don't have anything to sell at the moment. Quote, quote, I have a fascinating...
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Quote, do you know what the tools mean? Quote,
A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
What did he just say?
No fucking idea.
Bird's nest Roy. He frowns. Quote, aphotic paths. Counter-radiance networks. Anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something starlight. Start. Quote.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic baths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Quote, I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. Quote, left. Quote, I'd like to sell my clothes. Quote.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Oh.
Quote, I have a fascinating photo of it. Quote, I'll check my pockets. Quote, left arrow. Access. Empty cassette case. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the attendee single quote, smallest church in... Kind green ape pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes. A kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Value. 135 rel.
So, the thing here is that a lot of these items have uses outside just being pawned. Like, they come up in dialogue, like,
Figurine set, quote, production schedule,
Yeah,
quote, film,
very
kind,
true.
photo of a happy couple, postcard, quote, photo, empty cassette case, photo of a happy couple,
where's
empty slot,
the...
antique bell dash mag ray,
Yeah, the rifle, like, that came up in conversation.
doppler shift card, lieutenant's handkerchief, kind green ape pen, a pen with a
The pen, we wrote with it.
lieutenant's handkerchief, the handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kim, doppler shift card, a stand,
I don't want to sell Kim's handkerchief.
lieutenant's handkerchief, the handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitchirurgy, one corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered quote, portier, quote, value, 250 rel.
250. Like, if I'm really strapped for cash, I might. Which, I guess I am.
Doppler shift card, a standard issue doppler shift card, doubling as a worker's permit. The bottom left corner holds a picture of the man this item used to belong to. The two of you look nothing alike and dash just so you know. Value, 13.13 rel.
Okay, that's...
I don't think you need that anymore.
Postcard, quote, leisure 21, quote, this
Like, you
laminated
have
postcard
a
of
different card to let you in and out.
No, but that
doppler shift.
that card wouldn't let us in or out anyway.
Yeah, true.
That's the card
There
we
was
stole
one
from the dude.
interaction with Measurehead, and he was like, "Yeah, you're not that dude."
Yeah.
Postcard, quote, leisure 21, quote, this laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. Value, 34 cents.
For a pretty penny, you say?
Photo of a happy couple, a black dash and dash white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel.
Not gonna sell the photo.
Lieutenant's hand, kind green, empty cassette case, figurine set, quote, headless FAL and rider, quote, the plastic headless
I bought that.
quote, production schedule, quote, filament memory. A cube dash like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your
Not gonna sell that. We need to actually still
we need that.
read that.
postcard, quote, Delta 51, quote, the sunlight has made this postcard almost antique bell dash mag ray rifle, a broken bell dash mag ray from ages past. It's a 4-dash shot, bolt dash action military rifle with a wooden frame. Value, 11.32 rel. Icosahedrale dissect, quote, sirens, quote, these 220
I'm gonna sell the dice.
empty slot. Icosahedrale dissect, quote, sirens, quote, these 220 dash side dice have the colors of police alarm dash dash bloodstone for red and lapis lazuli for blue. If you roll them and squint your eyes, it antique bell dash postcard, quote, Delta 51, quote, the sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia dash toned. Midtown traffic passes overhead, the ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige mid dash day mist dash vapor rising from the delta on which the district was built. The postcard is pre-dash paid. Value, 22 cents.
I'll...
Selected. Continue. Quote, I'd like to sell my clothes. Quote. Quote, I have a fascinating. Quote, I'll check my. Quote, I don't have anything to.
Hold
Select
off for
Another
now.
time, perhaps.
Quote, do you know anything about the traffic menace on the. Quote, you might. Quote, I want. Quote, I have other business to take care of.
Oh, we can talk to Celine again and try that check.
Side lane 13 meters. Running to City Lane 13.2 meters away. Carried
For
on.
money.
Arrived at City Lane.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Quote, where are you from? Persuade him to give you some money. White check. Rhetoric dash challenging 11. 83% chance. Skill check.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Notification. Check success. Quote, hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force? Quote.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Quote, hey, you seem.
What do you mean, why?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Single option. Quote, think of it as a star investment. Star quote.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Quote, invest into me not telling your employer about your operation here. Quote. Quote, it's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk/reward ratio is insane. Quote. Quote, I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with the RCM. Quote. Quote, a guy told me I need money to live, otherwise it's game over dash dash and I don't want to. Quote. Quote, quote, it's an investment in me.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here?
Quote, 10 rel. Quote. Quote, 5 rel. Quote. Quote, 1 million rel. Quote. Quote, 10 rel. Quote.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment.
Shit.
You got it, my man.
Notification. Money gained. Dash plus 10 o'clock real. Quote, where are you from? City Lane. Quote, I'll leave.
Nice.
City Lane. Clickable humanitarian sneakers. Kim Kitchirurgy. City Lane.
We
Clickable
could
humanitarian sneakers.
go
Clickable humanitarian jacket.
investigate the whole lady driver business.
Yeah, I don't know where to find her, but
No, but we can talk to, like,
Kim Kitchirurgy.
Tommy again and the
Clickable
racist.
humanitarian jacket.
true.
Now that we know a little bit more.
Or raining.
Is it this? I think it's this.
Oh.
Shivers is high enough. Alright, let's fucking go.
Kinema. All raining.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
Shake the shivers off left bracket, discard thought dot right bracket. What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
Single option, how does it feel?
Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What's in the east? What's in the north? What's in the south? Quote Pacifica, quote left bracket, finish thought dot right bracket.
Why motherfucker?
What's in the south? Quote Pacifica, quote left
I
bracket.
don't know.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
What is down the shore? Run. What is down? Run your fingers through your dampened hair. What? Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
What is down the shore? Run your fingers through your dampened.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What is in the west? What's in the east?
Isn't this fucking awesome?
I do approve.
The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Clench your teeth to stop shuddering. Shake your shoulders again. Clench your teeth to stop shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And before that, and beyond that, and beyond that.
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbour. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
Single option, what is across the distributary?
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
Single option, what is beyond the Coran?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
Skill check, rhetoric medium, success. What's in the east?
You don't need
Um,
law.
They don't need the law.
What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The news at noon.
Skill check, rhetoric medium, success. I'm closer to here.
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
What's in the east? What's in the north? What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Single option. What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Skill check. Inland Empire easy. Success. Why am I not there? Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood?
What?
Why am I not there? Where do I live? Shut up. Look further. Why am I not there? Where do I live? Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Why am I not there? Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at?
What?
Shiver skill. Have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at? Why am I not there? Where do I live?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Shut up. Where do I live?
On a street there that flows like a muddy river in the snow, with fire traps rising on either side.
Probably.
A film rental opens its doors to the rain. An armored motor carriage rushes past the corner, where you used to walk together. Suddenly, the hair on your back rises.
It's the film rental we called. Randomly. That was probably some reference that we don't understand.
You cannot return.
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood?
Oh.
Why? Where do I live?
What the fuck? I'm so confused.
Shut up. Look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
Notification. Gained experience dash plus 5 XP. What is in the west? What's in the what's in the south? What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
What is in the west? What's above? Quote Pacifica, quote left bracket finished. What's above? What's in the south? What's in the north? What is in the west? What's above? Quote Pacifica.
This rain will not let up anytime soon.
There was
At
supposed
least
to be
we are
a
dressed for
what's
it.
below
Let's
option.
keep moving.
Notification. Gained experience dash plus 5 XP.
Huh.
I don't know why.
I wonder what. Yeah.
Also, the rain is
Game capturity.
done now, interestingly enough.
Yeah.
Kinema.
Brief burst.
Tommy Lom.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Quote, I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this Star Lady driver star? Quote, got any smokes on you? Quote.
Huh.
Nope. Don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Okay.
Hey, isn't he like smoking right now? The smell is in the air.
Skill check. Perception left, Aaron. Small right, Aaron. Medium. Success. Quote, sure you smoke. You're smoking right now. Quote, guess I'll ask around then. Quote, sure you smoke.
Okay. But this is my last one. And it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer.
Quote, got any smokes on you?
You should quit before both of us have lung.
Quote,
Yes.
Quote, got any smokes on? Quote, tell me more about this. Star strike star. Quote, what are you hauling anyway? Quote, left bracket check empathy dash formidable. Quote, that's all for now. Left check empathy dash formidable 13. 8. Quote, tell me more. Quote, what are you hauling anyway? Quote.
Oh, high grade narc.
Relax.
Quote wicked. I've always.
He's
Quote okay.
merely joking.
Quote wicked.
Ha! No. They usually get
Quote
shipped
that's your machine behind
abroad
you.
in the
Quote.
Occident.
Quote could I get one of quote
Though
quote could I
you've
get one of
been
those
making
FAA
headway
airline
in the
tracksuits? Quote right. I have.
market lately.
Quote that's your machine. Quote so nothing illegal then. Quote that's your machine behind you. Quote could I get quote
The man
Quote what any
taps
notes
his
on you. Quote
fingers
quote tell me more about this. Start strike.
against
Quote what
his
are you calling
arm.
anyway? Left bracket check empathy. Quote that's all. Left check. Quote I heard that one of the drivers is a woman.
I don't want to talk about that.
Quote I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. Dash looks like she may be involved in drug trafficking. Quote okay. Let's change the subject then. Quote why? Do you know something? What is it? Quote
Man, I was hoping she'd catch a break. All
Quote
I
who
can
is she?
say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some mastermind evildoer. And I don't know where she is.
Quote who is this person? What's her name? Quote who is she to you? Quote what does she look like? Quote when did she leave? Quote who is this person?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Again, not a lie as far as you can tell.
Skill check. Drama easy. Success. Quote who is she to you? Quote who is this person? Quote who is she to
A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Quote who is this person? Quote who is she? Quote what does she look like? Quote
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
skill check. Logic easy. Success. Quote who is this person? Quote what does she look like? Quote when did she leave? Quote
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Oh.
Oh, God damn it.
It won't
That
come
is
to
literally
that.
our job.
We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
Yeah. But yeah, it's... You know, that's always how it is with you. I mean, it is part of an investigation. That's literally what we have to do.
Yeah, like, what do you want? Just us to not do our jobs?
I don't believe
Which,
you.
to be fair, our
believe
character
us.
is
It clearly is. Quote you said she's star trouble. Star dash dash how? Quote believe us.
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
Single option. Quote you said she's star trouble. Star dash dash how? Quote
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
Why is it the young person's darkness specifically?
I don't fucking know.
Older people can have those ideas too.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
quote come on, man. Life is just a joke. Quote
I don't think that's
Okay,
the correct
then?
option to pick in this situation.
No.
quote it's not star snitching star. It's just a few star questions. Star quote I was told star everyone star afraid of her. You're not. Quote it's not star.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is.
Single option. Quote I was told star everyone star afraid of her. You're not. Quote
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
quote when she left, did she leave her lorry behind? Quote hold on, her mind. Quote
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
single option. Quote when she left, did she leave her lorry behind? Quote
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
Racist?
He's
That's what
right.
I said.
There are other options. The raceman, for one.
skill check, reaction speed easy, success.
The race man.
The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something.
Skill check, logic medium, success.
Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out?
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Quote, put yourself in my shoes. I need this for...
I don't know if he's okay with it.
Quote, so you're alright with others ratting her out. You just don't want to style your star hands
Can't really
dirty.
do
Quote,
much about it.
quote, put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. Dash, dash, it's important. I can't blow. Quote. Quote, she's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is. Or I can't finish the investigation. Quote, left Aaron. Force Tommy right Aaron. Quote, fine. I will drop the matter for now. Quote, left Aaron. Quote, put yourself in my shoes. I need this. Quote, so you're alright with others ratting her out. You just don't want to style your star hands dirty. Quote.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Quote, put yourself in my... Quote, so you're alright with others ratting... Quote, put yourself in my shoes.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Quote, so you're alright with others... Quote, put yourself... Quote, she's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is. Or I can't finish the investigation. Quote, left... Quote, fine.
Fine.
Thank you, friend.
Quote, got any smokes on you. Quote.
Wow. This makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Aren't you doing that?
He says, actively smoking.
Quote, I've changed my mind about your friend, the lady driver. Quote. Quote, got any smoke?
Oh, so you can... Okay, good. So if we don't get...
Yeah, you can come back to this.
If you don't get a success somewhere else, we can...
Quote, tell me more about this. Star strike star. Quote, what are you calling anyway? Left, right, check, empathy. Quote, that's all for now. Tommy Lom. Tuesday, 5:59 p.m. 16 redolent 57 cents. Level 15, 1584 experience.
1584. Oh man, can we get some quick XP to get a level?
Monument.
Monument. Oh yeah, that got reopened. I saw that in the map. That got reopened because Renee told us some shit about
Oh yeah, true.
the king.
The Coke King.
Yeah, the Coke King.
An old monument stands
indentation?
in the middle
What did this
of
king
the
do? Right
traffic
check.
island,
Encyclopedia-medium 10.
pointing
97%
toward
chance.
the sea. It looked, even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. In what way? Notification. Check.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
Fair enough. I have other questions left, Aaron. How did he manage to blow through Star the entire national treasury Star?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon.
Was he a yeah.
Instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The king is the king and he can do Star anything Star. I would like to sleep on gold, as a dash style. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. Wait, really?
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
No, we've heard about it.
I don't want to
We
know.
have.
Come on now.
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Prodigious snorter of nose
This is a
candy.
lot to process. Okay, what is nose candy? This is, so he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie. Okay, where is he buried now? Left. This is, okay,
Cocaine.
this is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, what is nose candy? This is, so he was addicted to nose candy. Okay, where is he buried now? Left.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
Damn.
A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
Skill check, shivers medium, success. What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Single option. Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Yeah. Ironic.
The statue is
Certainly
supposed to
one way to
capture
put
the
it.
moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Ah, yes. A butterfly on a sea of shit. What
Beautiful.
a interesting image.
That's such a bad idea. My star really started to get art.
No. We are the art cop.
We can't say that.
We get art.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So funny and nihilistic. That's such a bad idea.
People in Martinaise tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought
See?
leaders
I'm an art
with
critic.
more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time.
Notification. Heal morale +1. Skill check. Conceptualization challenging. Success. Notification. Gain experience +10.
There's the morale heal.
Philip III, the Squanderer, however,
We did need
with his
that.
bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Notification. Gained experience +5 XP.
I think we need like literally 1 XP to level up.
Not that he ever did in life either.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. Who is this? What indentations? What do I left bracket?
Alright.
Tuesday, 6:06 p.m. 16 redolent 57 cents. Level 15, 1599 experience. Notification. Autosave.
Yep.
Yeah, literally 1 XP.
Can we find a quick orb somewhere?
Power driver.
Ah. Okay. Let's talk to her and then we'll end probably.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Quote, excuse me, mom. Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Quote, I was actually hoping Star could tell me that. Quote. Quote, are you alright, mom? You were out. Quote. Quote me, I am a law around here. Quote. Quote, are you alright, mom? You were out. Quote. Quote, I was actually. Quote.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Quote, wait, what's so bad about the 50s? Quote. Quote, where else would you be then? Quote. Quote, star, when star else would you be then? Quote. Quote, where else? Quote, wait, what's so bad about the 50s? Quote.
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
And the driver, quote, the men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic? Quote, she stops, quote, when you can make the world out of amber. Quote. Quote, star, when star else would you be then? Quote.
First things that's bad. Men have small jaws. Alright.
Like,
Quote, where
yeah, okay.
Quote, quote, where else would you be then? Quote.
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Quote, so I take it you were in mess when you were young. Quote. Quote, sorry to interrupt your dreaming, mom. Quote. Quote, right, I have some other questions for you. Police questions. Quote, left Aaron, proceed right Aaron. Quote, 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 who's Gabriel Buendero? Quote.
This is Gabriel Buendero.
Single option, take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Skill check, rhetoric medium, success. Quote, so I take it you were in mess when you were young. Quote, quote, who's Gabriel Buendero? Quote, quote, so I...
Someone was.
Quote, who's Gabriel Buendero? Quote, quote, so I take it you... Quote, someone. Are these not your men?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful, That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
What?
All of what? The world. The present.
Skill check. Reaction speed medium. Success. Quote who's real Guru. Quote so I take. Quote someone. Of the. Quote sorry to interrupt your dreaming. Mom quote.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Quote who's real Guru. Quote.
What's a petrostate?
Quote so I take it you were.
No idea.
Quote someone. Of these. Quote sorry to interrupt your dreaming. Mom quote. Quote right. I have some other.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Quote what are you hauling? Quote.
Diamonds.
Single option. Quote diamonds. Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Single option. Quote okay. But what are you really start hauling? Quote.
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
Quote well, that's good enough.
Drugs?
Quote so you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry. Quote.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Quote I guess that makes sense. Minding your own business. Quote. Quote I don't think I started to know what you mean. Quote. Quote what if the cargo is contraband? Quote.
Then it's contraband, Lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
What?
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I
Whoa.
say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Skill check. Encyclopedia easy. Success. Quote I still don't really
What
understand.
can I say? Some people just really like
Some people-
strangling people.
Some people like role-playing games. Some people just like strangling people, man.
Quote what are you?
Yeah, yeah.
That's just how it
What did
is.
you say?
It's a hobby, like any other.
Quote I still don't really understand this whole Starboy Dero Star thing. Quote. Quote what are you hauling? Quote. Quote I still don't really understand this whole.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to on the Western Plain.
Skill check. Encyclopedia easy. Success.
A boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Quote okay. What's that? Quote.
Okay, so cowboy.
Quote I've already got too many records to listen to as it is. Change of topic. Quote. Quote okay.
Pretty
What's
much,
that?
yeah.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Quote and they live happily ever after. Quote. Quote I'm guessing that doesn't happen. Quote.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maygrit, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
Skill check. Drama medium. Success. Quote so he gives up his riding and settles down. Right. Quote.
No.
Quote I think I see where this is going. Quote.
So the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magritte. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Okay, I didn't.
What is with this woman strangling?
I didn't think you would come to the strangling, but okay.
Left Aaron. Not solemnly right Aaron. Quote maybe.
No.
Quote that's not where I thought that was going. Quote.
Yeah, no, not exactly.
Left Aaron. Not solemnly right Aaron. Quote a beautiful song. Quote. Quote that's a terrible song. Quote.
No.
Left. Quote
That
that's.
is a terrible song.
You have to understand. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
All right.
Quote, I still don't really understand this whole Starboard. Quote, all right. Are you Star Lady Driver? Quote.
Did you just call me a lady, Harry Fair?
Quote, well, aren't you a lady? Quote. Quote, I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here. Quote.
I'm not that either, Harry Fair. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
Quote, so, you're Star, not Star the driver everyone is terrified of. Quote, I'm a driver. Quote, I'm not the driver. Star's arrived. Star. Quote, her smile dissipates. Quote, I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the Star long haul. Star. Quote.
What?
I'm only terrifying to small children.
There it is.
And to those who used to know me.
Notification. New skill point. Notification. Gained experience dash.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Skill check. Drama medium. Success. Quote, you said Star long Star hall. That's quote. Quote, why are you scary to the people who used to know you? Quote. Quote, you. Quote, then who is the female driver I was told of? Quote, that's all I needed to know. Quote, quote, why are you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Quote, you said Star long Star. Quote, why are you? Quote, you.
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
And the driver. Quote, the big ones. The tracks. There's no women and men there. It's all just. Quote, she comes along as if to a track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
Skill check. Shivers medium. Success.
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
Notification. Heal morale dash +0. Skill check. Conceptualization medium. Success. Quote, why are you scary to the people who used to know you? Quote, note. Quote, you said Star. Quote, then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Quote, why are you scary to the people you... Quote, then who... Quote, that's all I needed to know.
Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Skill check. Volition medium. Success. Quote, what are you hauling? Quote, quote, I still don't. Quote, all right. Quote, before I came, you seemed... Star away star. Quote. Quote, you seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs. Quote. Quote, thank you for now. Quote, left. Quote, quote, before I...
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's the lady driver?
Skill check. Logic medium. Success.
Well, we know that.
You hear that, Loman?
Bit of an ordering
I
issue,
don't
I
think
guess.
your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Quote, wait, dash, dash, why is that? Lieutenant, quote. Quote, should you drive a lorry if you get like that? Quote. Quote, okay, dash, dash, let's change the subject. Quote, quote, wait, dash.
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Skill check. Drama easy. Success. Quote, should you drive a lorry if you get like that? Quote.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will.
Quote, what routes? Quote.
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
And the driver. Quote, Lomonosov's Land, Udaknaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
Skill check. Shivers medium. Success.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the
Quote, this should
boogers
be...
fly.
Quote, I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself. Quote. Quote, this should be reported to the proper authorities. Quote. Quote, cool. Right until you're dust. Sister. Quote.
Irmao. I already am dust.
Quote, what are you hauling? Quote, quote, I still don't. Quote, all right. Are you? Quote, before I came, you seemed. Quote, you seem like a woman who...
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
Quote, the adversary. Quote.
Great adversary.
Quote, that's not really what I was getting at. Quote. Quote, where could I get my hands on a star experience star like that? Quote. Quote, okay, let me ask. Quote, quote, the adversary.
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest.
Skill check. Rhetoric easy. Success.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Skill check. Half-life easy. Success. Quote, where could I get my hands on a star experience star like that? Quote, that's not really what I was getting at. Quote, where...
If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Skill check. Drama medium. Success. Quote, what is it that you're hauling? Exactly. Quote, I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs. Quote, what is it that you're... Quote, I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some...
why would I want to do that?
Quote, for commerce, the lifeblood of the isolates. Quote, for the glory of the world republic, liberation of the spirit and body. Quote, I don't know, the thrill of the criminal lifestyle. Quote, for commerce, the lifeblood of the isolates. Quote,
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Quote, fine, let's change the subject. Quote, okay, let me put this another way. Dash, are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B? Quote,
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Quote, how can you not know what you're hauling in your own lorry? Quote,
I don't know, I might be.
This is kind of circling back to the other conversation.
Quote, you said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs? Quote,
okay.
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Lowman?
I'm a driver. Quote, just this month I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad on the U41-A. Quote, I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Quote, drugs? Quote, quote, I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Quote,
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
quote, I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. Quote, if you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here? Quote,
We're running in circles here.
quote, I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. Quote, if you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here? Quote, okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here? Quote, left Aaron, concludes right.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Notification, gained experience. Quote, I still don't... Quote, all right. Are you Star Lady Driver? Quote,
Kim is right.
quote, before...
Yeah.
Quote, you seem like a woman who knows a thing. Quote, thank you for now. Quote,
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
I'm a driver. Kim Kipsirigi.
Okay, what shall we put our skill point into?
Ooh, good question. What do we need?
You know,
Inland. Empathy.
I kind of want to put one in authority.
Authority. Psyche base. +1. Learning skill. 0.
Fair.
Bonus from items. 0.
Our
Bonus from
authority
thoughts,
is
0.
very
Total,
low.
1.
And we're a cop. We need some authority. God damn it.
Tuesday, 6:32 p.m. 16 Redland 57 cents. Level 16.
Whoa! We got some actual money.
Tuesday, 6:32 p.m. 16 Redland 57 cents. Level 16. 1619 experience.
Remember the... what's the order?
Notification. Quick
Oh,
save.
his name, Jesus.
Hmm?
The street vendor dude gave
Yeah, he gave us 10. Yes.
Sea Lang? That was it.
Yeah, Sealan. But, yes, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We've done the planned little circuit. Next time, we will go and talk to Everard Clare.
Indeed.
Finally. And then we'll go talk to Joyce. Like, report back to her. Maybe. Well, we need to... Actually, yeah, maybe... Since we're here, maybe we'll go talk to the racist first. Try and find the lady driver.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah. That is it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. And... we'll see you in the next one.